stranger lived among us. True mystery. It started with small things. At first, we didn't notice. Doors left slightly open, lights flickering when no one was home, a shadow in the corner of the living room. We told ourselves it was nothing, but it wasn't. One morning, my neighbor whispered something chilling.
"She's been living here without anyone knowing." I froze. I didn't understand. A stranger living among us in our quiet, safe town where everyone knew everyone. It didn't make sense. How could someone hide here for weeks or months? And more importantly, why? Then the strange things became impossible to ignore. Packages disappeared, clothes moved.
Faint sounds like breathing came from rooms we weren't using. We installed cameras, we checked every corner. And one night, the truth stared back at us. A shadowy figure. Not just a shadow, a person, living in our home. I can still feel the fear, the disbelief, the question that haunted me every night. Who is this stranger and what do they want? It began with small hints. A missing item here, a misplaced picture there. Nothing overt, but something felt off. Neighbors mentioned strange noises, late-night footsteps, the creak of floorboards when the house was empty. I tried to tell myself it was the wind, or maybe a stray animal, but the feeling, the presence, said otherwise. I started noticing patterns. The fridge door was sometimes open, items on the counter moved, even my laptop had been touched. One night I stayed awake, watching, waiting. Around 2 a.m. I saw it, a person, not moving fast, not running, just standing in my living room, looking around. My heart pounded. I wanted to scream, but something kept me frozen. Who was this person?
How did they get in? And most terrifying, how long had they been here? The next morning, police were called. They checked everything, but no one was there. No signs of forced entry, nothing to explain what we had seen. It was as if the house itself was hiding a secret, and the stranger was still inside.
Then things got worse. It wasn't just small movements, it was intentional. Lights would flick on and off in sequence. Our phone messages were read before we opened them. Sometimes things we said out loud were repeated back to us. I checked the security footage, heart racing, hands shaking. At first, nothing. Then, a face appeared, not fully visible, always in shadows, watching. The stranger wasn't just hiding, they were studying us. I realized they knew our schedules, the grocery trips, the late-night showers, the times we were alone. We started sleeping in shifts, checking doors, setting traps. But the person was always one step ahead. One night I found something impossible, a small, hidden room in the basement. No door from the outside, no windows. Inside, personal belongings, clothes, food, a small cot. They had been living in our house all along. That night, we heard it. A door creaking, footsteps upstairs, slow, deliberate, coming closer. I grabbed a flashlight, my partner, a bat. We moved silently. Then, the door to the living room opened, and there they were, eyes reflecting in the dark, silent, watching. I froze, and then, a whisper. "I've always been here." The words made my blood run cold. We demanded answers, but the stranger didn't move, didn't blink, just stared. We tried to call for help, but the phone was dead. All doors were locked from the outside. We were trapped. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. Time felt wrong. And then they vanished. No trace, no exit, just gone. We searched the house, every room, every closet. But it was as if the stranger was never there. And yet, we knew the truth. Someone had been living among us, watching, waiting, right under our noses. The police returned the next day, checked everything. Nothing, no fingerprints, no DNA, no signs of forced entry, no hidden room. Neighbors said they hadn't seen anyone. Friends called. Nothing suspicious, but I knew, we all knew, someone had been here, living among us, watching us. To this day, I check the house, multiple locks, cameras. Even now I feel eyes on me. We may never know who it was, or why, or if. They will return. So next time you hear a sound at night, or see a shadow that doesn't belong, ask yourself, is someone already living among you?